Leg day, baby. Let's go. Feeling a little bit better today. A little bit more rested, refueled. A little bit back to myself a little bit. Takes a couple days, but we're getting there. We're getting back there. Before I get into what the lift is today, I do want to ask you a question. What is the hardest workout you've ever done? Let me know. I want to see what it is down in the comments, because I have an idea, but I'll get to that idea after I tell you what the lift is today. So, leg day, right? A little bit more dynamic today. So, I think we're going to start with some front lunges, hypertrophy style. So, probably 5 sets, 6 reps. We'll see how the weight feels today. We'll see how it's moving. I'm thinking about 185, but we'll see. We'll see how we feel. And then we're gonna superset that with some assault bike, quick bursts. So it's not like we're gonna do a long assault workout. I just want it more dynamic, I wanted it to replicate what I do in the field. So you do mission, you have a long ruck on, right? And then you take contact and then you get into position, right? So you have to continue transitioning types of systems and systems in your body. So whether that's anaerobic, neuromuscular, aerobic. So I want to keep teaching my body to pretty much stay uncomfortable, okay? So today, front lunges, superset that with 15-second assault bike. And then on short rest, we'll give it a minute or two, and then we'll do another set of that. I'm thinking about 4 to 5 sets of that. And then we'll go into the volume of the workout, the stability of the workout. And that will be back lunges, RDLs, continue flushing out my back. Let me tell you, it is stiff today. Oh man, went the wrong way, whatever. So we'll keep reinforcing the back, reinforcing the strength, the durability, flushing out all the lactic acid in the back. Do this guy, I swear. Then we're gonna do a couple of the exercises I missed yesterday, right? So we're gonna continue hitting the grip and hit the upper back. So pull-ups, and I'm going to crunch gym again. They don't have any turf. Otherwise, I do some farmer's carry. So we're gonna see what we can do about the grip stuff. We might just have to use my fat grips. I got some fat grips for the pull-ups, and so we'll mix the grip strengthening with the pull-ups. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll take some carbs, and then we'll go straight into a nice zone 2 30-minute treadmill run. And now I think that's gonna wrap it up for the workout. But I did want to touch on my idea of I don't know if I'm gonna call it a challenge or an event, but hear me out, okay? I'm thinking of doing this 2 to 3 weeks out from the day I go into Ranger School. So it's going to be a triathlon type event. So the first leg is going to be a 12-mile ruck with boots. The ruck, or bag, whatever you want to call it, is going to be 35 pounds. And then you have to wear boots with it, okay? You have a transition period that's still on the timer, okay? So you transition out of the boots, you're getting carbed up, you're getting fueled, right, for the next event. You switch into your running shoes, your racing shoes, whatever you want, your kit, and then you have a 50K run. So this would be like the bike section of an Ironman. So this is more aerobic. The 12 miles is going to completely deplete your glycogen stores, destroy your neuromuscular system, and then you're going to have to recover quickly, because then you go straight into a 50K run, strictly aerobic, maybe zone 2, zone 4, sorry, zone 3 or zone 4, depending on how much you depleted and went to the well during the 12 mile. I'm gonna have to do some calculations for how hard I can do that. So yes, so you do the 50K run, you get done with that, and then you do have another transition period. Okay, so that was the aerobic part. And so after that aerobic part, you do transition, you get out of you keep the running shoes, you keep whatever kit you have on, but then you put on a vest or like a kit, right? So that kit will be about 20 pounds and you go straight into a 5K. So this is like your max effort. This is pretty much all you got left. And so you're trying to mimic that tactical environment where you're trying to use different systems and be dynamic. I don't know. I think that would be fun. I don't know if fun is the right word for that, but I think that would be a killer challenge, and I think I'm gonna do it because I gotta be the first one to do it. I want to show that it can be done. So I think I'm gonna find a path or something that I would have to just go back and forth because I don't have like a whole team. I don't have people like. I might get a drone for this. I don't know. I haven't really figured out the logistics yet, but I don't know. It's just an idea. Let me know what you guys think. I'm about 75% in making the decision that pretty much test my ability on this kind of challenge not right before, but like going into Ranger School. So this would be like so if Ranger School was like the Super Bowl, like that's what you have to prepare for, this challenge would be the conference championship, right? So this would be like the tester of how durable, how mentally tough, how strong I am right before I go into Ranger School. I don't know, just an idea, but let's get into this workout. I'll probably talk about a little bit more afterwards, but yeah, let's go. Starting out with 185. See if we have to go up or down, but I think this is what we're going to stick with today. I got to make sure to go full range of motion. I'm lacking on the mobility, so I really use my strength training to use all range of motions. Keeps me healthy. Holy smokes. Let me tell you, if you're lacking on endurance, you're in a assault bike with the lift, we'll get you in shape real quick. Love pull-ups. Really develops your entire back. Try and get those wings. Time for lunges. I need 10 total today, 170 pounds. Why my front squat is similar to my lunges, back lunges, I don't know. We ain't gonna question it. Come on. Let's go. I wear my running shoes for lunges today. Forgot my lifting shoes, of course. But I can't go barefoot. Your feet really sleep when you do heavy lunges. There was one time, basically did the splits. Oh my god. Thought I would like rip my balls in half. Okay, that first set was really ugly. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. 205 today. Try not to keep it too heavy for the back. Gonna do some RDLs. Gotta be careful though. Gotta be careful. Can't throw my back out. Now we're gonna do farmer's carry, 70 pounds in each hand, working on the grip, feet strength, and the shins. Trust me, we do miracles. Literally carrying my weight. Victim weight. Last one. Let's do this. Oh, the grip. The grip. Whew. Always get your carbs in, baby. If you've never done a run after legs, it takes months to get used to. At the start, man, your legs feel like concrete. But trust me, the body always adapts. It always adapts. Sweaty as shit. Oh my gosh. I was sweating like a hog on that treadmill. Hey, another day, another dollar, baby. Actually, feel decently good. Only took 300 milligrams of caffeine, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ugh. So, a little recap, right? Got some front squats with supersetting the assault bike. Whew, that was burning by the end, by the fourth set. 4 sets. I think it was 5, right? 5 or 6 reps of 185 straight into 20 seconds of assault bike. 4 of those, and then we got into pull-ups nice and slow, weighted as always. Failed the last set, but it's okay. That was the point, right? My grip was giving out, and so was my back, obviously. Yeah, duh. We did, let's see, 45 pounds, 3 sets, 5 reps. Failed the last set with 4, but then we got into, why am I forgetting everything? Oh, back lunges. Love back lunges. At my peak for back lunges, I was able to do like 12 reps per leg per 185. It would take like over 2 minutes, but it was a grinder. But today we kept it chill. We kept it nice and heavy. We did 175 pounds, 3 sets, 10 total reps, so 5 each leg. Then actually Crunch had a grass, so I was able to do farmer's carry, 70 pounds each hand, and felt really good actually. Got straight into, took 50 grams of carbs with my gel, and then, dude, I felt actually great on my run. It's been a little bit since I got just like a nice zone 2 run in. I felt really good today though. I'm so surprised. But so now get a little primer for tomorrow. So I think we're gonna actually bump it up. So I think we're gonna do 15 miles tomorrow, and I'm gonna bump up my long run until I could hit 2 hours. So tomorrow should take about hour 45 minutes. But we're doing good. We're making some progress. Body adapted really well to the week, surprisingly. I think it's because I'm keeping the calories up. I'm telling you, I think it's because I got the calories up, focusing on maintaining my weight. So with that, it's allowing my glycogen stores to replenish, allowing me to recover, and it's not eating away at my muscles. So take it as you will. I think it's working. For the challenge though, it's in my head now. I can't get it out. I think we're going for it. I think we're going to. I have to have a goal, and doing something that no one's willing to do is just ingrained in me, right? It sounds completely awful, right? But I think I could do it. If I trained like I did for the Norwegian, not only will it prime me for this challenge, right? The 12-mile ruck, the 50K run, and then the 5K kit run. It will ultimately be, I could dig so deep that it can only replicate how deep I could dig at Ranger School, right? So still, the weight is not up, but we're doing okay. We're maintaining while we're in the field, and still victim weight. I saw a YouTube short. That's where I got that from. It's some guy, super athletic. He's over 200 pounds, over 6 foot tall. Man, he's doing some dynamic ass workouts. Jump lunges, squatting 300 pounds, and sprinting like an animal, right? And after every rep, he's like, yeah, I ain't victim weight, so I'm able to get this all done. And he's pretty much saying that under 200 pounds is victim weight. I'm way under 200 pounds. I look like a meatball if I was 200 pounds though. It would not fit my frame. But great day. We're definitely getting that challenge. I'm getting after it. I have to now that I thought of it. Gosh, it's gonna be a grind. Keep the weight up. Keep what I'm doing. Gonna buy a shit ton of snacks for the field again. And we'll get after it tomorrow. Let's do it. Bet on yourself.